Liam, I promise this will be the final time we speak to you before the fight itself. How have you enjoyed the build-up, and what was it like getting so close to Chris a few moments ago?
Yeah, it's been good. It's always nice to get face-to-face with your opponent, and I don't really take too much away from it, but it's always nice just to put you in that zone. You know, you're looking in their eyes and you're thinking, I'm going to mess you up, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just good. It's just good for that fire. It's just good to, you know, get the blood flowing a little.
It was obviously a big decision teaming up with Adam so close to this fight. What was the thinking behind it, and what's he added to your game ahead of this fight?
Obviously, I don't really want to give too much away, but just little tweaks. He's polished me up a little bit more, and like minor things, but minor things which will make a big difference. You know, just more technically sound basics. You know, cleaned everything up, defensively cleaned everything up. As I said, just a little bit more polished, and I think you're going to see a very good display on Saturday night. I think people are going to think, you know, he's actually better than what I thought.
How much did you learn from that last fight against Andrade? What do you think you showed? Do you think you can get back to that level again?
Yeah, 100% I can, and I will. I took, you know, how much can you take away from getting beat? I don't know. But I certainly showed that I got a big heart, a lot of courage. I was down early, I was hurt early in the fight, bounced back, stuck it on him late. I got a big engine. You know, I've just got a massive heart. You have to do a good job of me to keep me down, or even keep me off for that matter. So, yeah, you know, it was a bad night for me against Andrade. I wasn't the best mentally going in. I'm not saying I was in a bad place, but could have been better. Carrying a bit of an injury. I'm only just saying these because, well, would they have changed the fight if they weren't so? I don't know. Probably not. I probably would have still lost because I didn't do what I had to do in that fight, and I came up against a very good champion. And that's just me being brutally honest with you. But yeah, I definitely proved certain things to people who may have doubted me, you know.
And how does Andre compare to Eubank Jr? Do you see them as two fighters on the same level, or is Andre a level above?
Andrade is 100% the level above. He moves better than Eubank. He got a better punch variety than Eubank. He punches harder than Eubank. And he's slippery. He's one slippery. You can't pin the guy down. Very good defensively with his angles, and he was hitting me with a certain shot. I'm sure the one you know the one I'm on about. the backhand uppercut, but I genuinely couldn't see it coming because I was trying to walk the guy down behind a tight defense and everything. His hand was almost touching the floor before you know, when he was bending down to hit me with it. And where I was there, with him being a southpaw, his hand was over there, and I was thinking, he's not going to hit me with anything here. And all of a sudden, poof. So, but yeah, technically, these guys are on a different level, and he thinks a lot more of himself than what he should do.
And finally, I want to let you get away so you can have some rest heading into Saturday. But what can we expect from you on Saturday, and what's it going to take to beat Chris Eubank Jr?
Skills, bit of muscle and strength in areas. You know, there's going to be certain points in the fight where I have to dig deep. I'm not an idiot. I know that. I know there's going to be some sticky situations in the fight. But so is there for him. So we'll see. It's going to be exciting, whatever the outcome. But I fully believe that I'm going to be leaving the ring victorious.